What's up? Now you seeing me in all its splendor. We are ready for the World Series, baby. And before we head out and go into no video zone, I've given you all this past week. And again, this audio thing is driving me crazy, so I'm gonna fix that too this weekend as I blow up that new mic and get another one. Now, let's talk about it. Hood Story, Volume 65. I might as well tell you this story before I head out, so y'all can have something to watch while I'm watching my cup. Because I might not be in the mood to tell it if it don't go our way. If we got Larry Handover as the home plate umpire, I might lose it. Now, Tori and Lavelle. Y'all remember Tori and Lavelle? Now, a lot of people think Lavelle's just nuts. There's been a lot of talk about Lavelle. Now, Tori, like I told you, Tori already with the women. Anything with chicks, Tori right it there. I'm hanging out with Tori. We at Doc's Fish that used to be on 95th Street. Y'all remember Doc's? If you're not from Chicago, you probably don't remember Doc's. So we was at the Doc's, it's now a Sharks. So we was over there getting some fish and whatever. And that's when we met these chicks over there, because Tori went over there to the car, signaled them out. And then the cute girl that wasn't involved with any of the nonsense that was going on with the other girls who kept trying to flaunt, she's the one that got my attention because she's the diamond in the rough. No one's paying attention to her because she's covered up, basically. And I was like, that's a star there. That's a winner. So I had started talking with her and, vibe, got her to laugh, and see, me, now, this is something interesting. See, this is the thing chicks need to know about me. I like the challenge. I don't like when it's easy. I really don't. And chicks, it's just really easy for me. I don't want to brag, but it's very easy for me. If I just want to settle, it's really easy to do that. But I'm a talker. Like, I like to communicate with people. That's where the interest is in me. It's like any chick you can find with a fat butt. I mean, if that's all I want, I can get that anywhere. You got to be able to communicate with me. And I got to be able to say, she's smart. I could stick around her for a minute. So, it's just that when they get dumb or they get to the level of their intelligence, it's like, this is where I'm going to stay. I'll be like, well, this is the stop I get off. So when you're dealing with that situation, you're in a whole different, predicament. Because you're stuck in a box and you don't know which way it's going to go. But back to the story. So I'm getting to know this person and I'm like, okay, well, here we go. Let's deal with this person and see, more about it. We hang out. We go on a date, and here come Tori. We finna double date. No, I don't double date, Tori. You and your girl gonna go somewhere, and me and her going someplace else. I'm not doing it. She's like, you don't want to go? No, I'm not finna be responsible for what happens on Tori and them and they dating and they get all in our business. Once I explained that to her, I'm like, look, we gotta we gotta get to know each other. We can't do that if our attention is all over the place. That's what, we gotta focus on us right now. We just met. We gotta get to know each other first. Down the road, we could probably do something like that. She was, you're right. Man, you're smart. I'm like, I don't think she's that bright. But at least she covers herself up. So we go out to eat and she take off her jacket and everything. And I'm like, drop it. Selma Hayek. Think Selma Hayek. A red bone Selma Hayek. That's how her body was looking. I was like, oh! And she was covered up. But you could, it was so thick you couldn't conceal it. But that's not why we were there. We just got lucky. Double bonus. So anyway, she was like, okay, well, I'm taking her home early. I'm like, well, we might as well go home early, because I'm thinking, I can catch the game. I'm like, this done worked out to perfection. I can catch the game. So Tori is with this chick. They arguing, and he's like, man, she tripping. But I'm finna take her back to the hotel, though. So, what you and your girl, man? What y'all finna do? I'm like, I'm finna go ahead and take her over here. He was like, oh, she stay over there? Don't you live on Vincennes? They shooting over there, man. I wouldn't go over there. I was like, no, man, I'm good. So she was like, no, she don't stay over there on Vincennes. See, here's the thing. On 95th, for those who don't live in Chicago, people in Chicago already know. 95th and Vincennes is the end of the line. That's when it turns into Beverly. And she stays in the Beverly section. And people on Beverly like, don't dare say we're from Vincennes. Because Vincennes is looked at as negative and ghetto, and that's just the stereotype. And then when you get to Beverly, from 95th on, you're on Beverly. Vincennes ends and it turns into Beverly. And Beverly's like Beverly Hills. Beverly is as ghetto as anything I've ever. Maybe it was at one point in time, but not now. It had been infiltrated. We over there on Beverly, and it's supposed to be all the lights and glitter and glamour. So I don't like to meet parents and stuff right away anyway. I'm just like, because then they be like, son, and all this stuff, and that's why I like, we don't know what this is yet. It's too early to be meeting the parents and all that stuff. So I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom though. And I knew I should have went at the place. So I said, well, I gotta go to the bathroom. You think I can go up in the crib? She was like, yeah, come on in. She was all excited. And then they was like, her mom come out. This the one you went out with? Girl, he's cute. Look at his smile. She's like, yeah, this is my daughter, and anything you need, knock yourself out. And she's just shaking. So I'm thinking she has a condition. Like, oh, wow, she's scratching herself and sitting down. And the house is, like, old. Like, this is like an old house. Like, this is like a 6-bedroom house. It's almost like a little apartment building where everybody's sharing, like, this one bathroom. And then they renting out to other people that come in there. And I mean, like, whoa, they got family members from all over just coming to the house. So I'm like, well, what is this? This place is like the come on in motel. And this is why you never, and then the uncle is sitting right there. He got the pants leg rolled up with the slippers on, with the dog that looked like he dead sitting on the side. He's sitting there with his cigarette in his hand. Hey, how you doing, young blood? What's going on? I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? What's going on? I'm Rodney. All right, hey, Rodney, how you doing, Rodney? Hey. So, I saw you with my niece over there. Yeah, where y'all go? Where y'all go? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Doing y'all thing, y'all young people, man. Say, what you do for a living? And at this time, I was doing the cable thing. I was doing the whole installation. We don't want to go through that, but it was the cable thing. Never tell black folks what you do for a living. This is a prime example why. Do not tell family. Do not tell anybody what you do for a living. If you do, you better have a title Title just distracts. See, if you say the title like, oh yeah, well, I'm the service installment management. Yeah, we manage installments of service. And then they go, oh, okay, yeah, all right. It confuses them. You say, I work for the cable company. You just doomed yourself. Because as soon as they said, because she was like, no, he worked for DirecTV. He worked for cable, DirecTV and stuff. Oh, you work for DirecTV? Oh, man, you can fix my cable. I'm like, you got DirecTV? No, man, we got Johnny Cable. What we got? I'm like, Johnny Cable? What's that? Oh, Johnny and them, they stayed next door. They moved. So, yeah, we've been buying their cable. So, I'm like, well, what does Johnny have? I'm like, I don't think I have anything to do with that. That's like, I think that's stealing cable. Rodney, there's nothing I can do for you on that end. But, no, that's not finna ride. And I'm like, I don't even know what kind of cable Johnny has. And I'm like, that's not my department. I can't do that. He was like, oh, okay, because, yeah, man, I'll be trying to get these channels, man. You know, I was trying to watch the fight the other day, man, and then it was all, like, scrambled, just black. It wouldn't come on. Like, it was there, man. I'm trying to get HBO, Showtime, all that stuff, man. It's just black. But the other channels, they fine, those. You might can fix it or something. Hey, let them look at that. Can you look at that cable line and see if it's connected right? Because we ain't getting those channels. I'm like, well, maybe Johnny didn't order those premium channels. So the cable you stealing right now didn't have those packages. Oh, see, I told y'all don't listen to nothing, man. This man's smart, boy. I tell you, he done figured it all out. We ain't got the Johnny ain't get the premium channel. Rodney, that's all I can tell you. That was just the beginning. You got all these people coming out. They got like whole families living in a one bedroom. They come out like, hey, I got to get ready for work. And they going up in the bathroom. How long you going to be, man? You know I got to go to work. You ain't going nowhere, man. Hey, I'm going to tell like the landlord. They be like, I'm going to tell Saney, yeah. They in the bathroom. They know I got to go to work, saying, remember, we got a schedule. I got to go to work. Me and my wife got to take a shower together so that we can both get out of here because we got to all share. This is our time. And she was like, that's right. You got to come out. You got to come out. Got to come out. Got to get out of there. It's daytime. Everybody got a schedule. So if you got to go take a dump, you got to be on the clock? How do y'all live like this? And then her mom is over there like tweaking, like scratching and stuff. And she was like, you probably know my mom is like, she recovering. She used to be on drugs and stuff a lot. But yeah, she hasn't been on it for a while, but she still gets like the shakes and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, it's a good thing she's off, you know. But she was like, this was fun. Come pick me up like later. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll come pick you up. No problem. So we going out. I forgot. It was some comedy special, some comedy club thing. I'm coming to pick her up. It's a crisis. I'm driving. And she's like, I don't think I can go. How close are you? I'm like, man, how close am I? I'm like, I'm on the block. Next thing you know, I see this lady with the TV going down the street. I'm like, that's a lady with a TV. I'm driving to the house. She's like, it's a crisis mode. My mom's gone, and I don't know where she is. We've been looking for her, and we can't find her. I'm like, there's a lady coming with a TV up the street. That's Mom. There she is. And then some dude come out with he was brushing his teeth with his shirt off. He come running over there, grabbing the TV. This the TV. Why are you taking the TV? She tried to go sell the TV to this guy to try to say, it was like one of them TV dudes like, we don't use those big tube. It's one of them big tube TVs. So you know how heavy those was. There wasn't no flat screens. Those are the tubes. Like, you got to really carry that. That was a 25 inch. She carrying that 25 inch. I'm like, it's some lady carrying a TV down the street. It was her mom. She was trying to, she had a moment lapse in judgment, I guess, and she had a relapse, and she just needed a hit, I guess. And then she carrying the TV down the street. They like, whoa, hold on now. They went in there and they talking with her and arguing at her and they arguing at people because dude's like, this is our TV. We can't trust your mom. Y'all got to move. Then she's arguing back and forth with them. I'm sitting there like, yeah, we can't go to this comedy club. Let me see if I can call somebody else to go. Lo and behold, who comes over there? Tori. And he's like, man, so them tickets you got, man, that comedy club thing, man, you ain't going to be using them. You might as well let me get them for the low. I'm like, dude, I'm going. I'm going to just get somebody else to go. But if you want to buy them off me, make an offer. So she was like, I'm like, look, don't worry about it. Deal with your family and everything else. And that's fine. So Tori was like, all right, cool. He come over there. He's seeing everything going on. He was giving them advice and all this. Man, you know what I'm saying? It's hard out there, you know. And I understand people, moms is all messed up and all that. Hey, how you doing though? And this guy, the guy with the shirt all brushing his tooth, his wife, I guess, that all live in the room, they was all out there. It was their television that I guess her mom went in their room, in their apartment room or whatever, took the TV and was out the door. His wife is out there and she's in there, her robe and all that. He talking to her like, hey, Tori, like, hey, how you doing? I really like the hairstyle. You know, most people don't wear their hair like that no more. I like that you did that. He was, what are you talking about? The guy's like, go back in the room. She's just sitting there like, the wife. He sends her back in the room. Tori just really running his mouth, spitting game. So, anyway, Tori like, all right, man, you gonna give me the tickets or what? So I can make a deal. Tori get the tickets. He's gone. Next thing you know, they arguing and yelling with the guy and whatever. He's like, man, y'all got to move. You and your mama got to go. So I'm going to tell Sandy. When Sandy get back in here, we telling Sandy and all this stuff. So I'm just sitting there like, I need to get out of here. This is getting out of hand and this ain't for me. So after this, everybody turn around like, she's like, where'd my mama go? I'm like, I don't know. So they go out the door, boom, looking for mama again. They can't find her. Then she was like, where's the DVD player? I don't know. Mom, and she didn't say, forget that. I'm coming back with this DVD player. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but now, forget this DVD player. I don't even need this no more. It's gone. Mom, while everybody arguing, she done took the DVD player and beelined it out the door while everybody's sitting here arguing and going on. She was like, well, ain't nobody focused on me no more. I'm going to dip, get this DVD player, hit the door, and I'm right back over there to where I was at. Now, they was like, we could catch her. Let me get in your car. We driving around trying to find her. Like, how did she get so far? Because she's like, she couldn't have got this far. Either way, we would have caught her in every direction if she was on feet. How did she go anywhere? She got a ride. Tori was out there. She saw Tori. Tori saw her with the DVD player. And she was like, hey, yeah, can you give me a ride? She was like, what? Where you want to go? I'm late. I'm trying to go to my friend's house. We finna watch some movies. It's just down the street around the corner. Just around there. You going that way? Yeah, I'll take you. There you go. Tori took her over there. And it was a big commotion at the comedy scene as her friend is, you took her mama over there. You know her mama a crackhead. And Tori like, man, look, I don't know. I just tried to help an old lady out. I don't know where she going with it. She ain't bring no crack in my car. I just dropped her off. She said, you ain't got to stay. I'm staying here watching some movies with my friend. What I'm supposed to do? So this is before Tori was married too. So this is, he got married after the fact. So this is total hilarious to me. So I don't know how this story plays out for y'all, but needless to say, this girl had too much drama going on. Eventually, we did not last because she can't get focused on her life because her life is involved with everybody else's life in the house. And tragically, that's what happens. I'm like, look, baby, I need attention too. We gotta focus on us. This is not gonna work. But the sex is great. It was. I can't lie. I'm out.